Who's your favorite pitmaster's favorite pitmaster?
Hey, what's going on, Tremendous Q fans? It's your boy here, Way Morris. I'm your pitmaster, Tremendous Q, and today I got a dope video for you guys. Credit is gonna go to the son because the idea is 100% his. Okay, well, 50% his, 50% mine. I'll get to that in a second. But for everybody that is new to the channel, go ahead and smash the subscribe button, cut on those notifications so you get notified when I drop all the latest content. All right, thank you guys for stopping by. And then for everybody that is returning to the channel, all my current subscribers, I appreciate you guys' support. And today we got a really dope video for you guys. All right, we're talking about bacon, chicken, and shrimp. We're gonna be wrapping some chicken, we're gonna be wrapping some shrimp, and our favorite protein, pork, bacon. All right, now the son had this idea while we were walking through the grocery store, and I decided to do chicken and shrimp, bacon wrapped chicken and bacon wrapped shrimp, and see how they turned out. All right, let's jump right into the video. All right, so the prep on these is actually pretty simple. It's just time consuming, so make sure you're giving yourself enough time when you go to cook this, especially if you are doing it for guests or a party or an event, okay? So for the chicken wings, we're gonna go ahead and half them, and we're also gonna half our bacon slices because you don't need a full slice to cover up all the wings, okay? We're gonna go ahead and dust both sides of the wings, all right? Get a proper coating on there, and then we're gonna wrap them in bacon. And then after we get them wrapped, we're gonna come back with a toothpick, and that's to make sure that the bacon actually stays on the chicken once you get it on the grill, okay? That's really important. The last thing you want is to go to turn your chicken wings and your bacon sticks to the grate, okay? So once you got your chicken wings wrapped, we're gonna dust them one more time. And now you wanna go ahead and get your charcoal put inside the Weber or your kettle, whatever it is that you're cooking on, because now you are going to put your chicken on so that you could come back and use your prep space for the bacon wrapped shrimp a little bit later, okay? Now, here's a Pitmaster pro tip. Make sure you get these chicken wings on this grill and get that lid closed as quickly as possible. I'm gonna use a little movie magic because, hey, you know, I'm the director, the owner, the Pitmaster. I got all the tricks, okay? But I'm gonna go ahead and throw those on as quickly as possible so that we don't get any flare-ups, all right? Once you got all your chicken on, you could come back inside and let's get our shrimp prep. Same process as the chicken, except we're going to quarter the bacon, and then we're only going to dust these after we get the bacon and the toothpicks onto our shrimp, okay? Shrimp doesn't take a lot of flavor. It doesn't need a lot of flavor. It takes on the flavor of whatever you give it relatively easily, so you don't need to put a second and third dusting on your shrimp, okay? Now, once your shrimp is completely done, you can come back out and check on your chicken wings. All right, here what I'm doing is I'm rotating, and I'm looking for two things. One, the chicken legs are always thicker than the wings, so I have those over the hotter part of the grill. And then the second thing I'm looking for is to make sure my bacon is not burning. All right, if you start to see bacon get a little bit darker, go ahead and move that to a cooler part of the grill so that you can get an even cook. All right, you don't want your bacon to get burnt and then your chicken wing to be raw on the inside. So that's essentially what we're looking for. You don't need a ton of charcoal. I use about 3/4 of a charcoal chimney, and that about did the trick, okay? Now, I'm gonna shut up real quick and let you guys check out this close-up of this chicken. Man, that is goodness, isn't it? So, all right, we've had our chicken on for about 15-20-ish minutes, okay? So now it is time, with our shrimp done, it's time to go ahead and make some space so we can get our shrimp put on the cooker as well. But I don't want to take the chicken all the way off because some of these thicker pieces, the legs specifically, they probably still need to cook a little bit longer to get to that 165, all right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep the chicken on, but we're gonna move them to the cooler part of the grill so that I can put the shrimp directly over the coals. Now, again, at this point, you don't have to worry too much about the bacon grease dripping down onto the coals and causing flare-ups, because at this point, a lot of that fat that was going to drip off and cause a flare-up or start a fire has already rendered off, all right? So you got a little bit more time now that the bacon has actually cooked onto the wings. All right, so go ahead and move that to the side and make sure you have a nice, solid, hot area to put the bacon wrapped shrimp on the grill while letting your chicken still cook. If you think some of the pieces are fully cooked, then you can go ahead, and this is why I use a 2-zone method. You can go ahead and move that part of the chicken to the cool part of the grill, nowhere near the charcoal, okay? Now, let's go ahead and get our chicken on. And again, I have to reiterate this point. I know I feel like I'm beating a dead horse, but it's incredibly important. Go ahead and get that shrimp on as fast as possible, especially when you're working with raw bacon, because you do not want that grease to drip down onto those coals and cause a flare up. That will burn your bacon, and then it will burn your shrimp, and burnt barbecue just ain't good barbecue. All right. So, Pitmaster Pro tip, make sure you keep that lid closed, especially when you're cooking with bacon. Now, after about 3 to 4 minutes, we're going to come back out and we're going to check on our bacon wrapped shrimp. Okay, you can see I moved the chicken to the cool side of the grill because it's all pretty much done, but I don't want to pull it off because I want it to maintain that crispiness on the bacon and on the chicken skin. All right, but we're going to focus on our shrimp and we're going to get these things turned around. We're going to rotate them. Some of the shrimp is going to be a little bit bigger than the others, and some of the bacon is just going to be over a hotter part of the coals versus the cooler part. So we're just rotating to make sure everything is cooking evenly. All right, here's a close-up of that shrimp. All right, and now it is about time to get ready to sauce our wings. Now, I'm not gonna sauce all the wings because this is my first time trying this recipe, and I wasn't 100% sure if the family was going to like sauced versus plain wings, okay? Now, you guys know my motto: if barbecue needs sauce, then it ain't good barbecue, all right? Sauce is supposed to complement the barbecue. It's not supposed to need it, okay? So make sure you guys warm up your sauce before you go ahead and apply it to the meat. Applying cold sauce to the meat, it shocks it, it cools down the surface, and it makes the skin, the bacon, it makes it all rubbery, all right? So go ahead and warm your sauce up before you apply it. Drip the sauce on, and then go ahead and rotate these bad boys around. All right, we're gonna put the sauce down, and you notice I got the chicken on the cool part of the grill. I have a 2-zone method set up, so I got the chicken on the cool part of the grill so that that sauce doesn't drip down. It doesn't drip down onto the coals and burn, and the heat from the charcoal doesn't immediately burn that sauce onto my wings, ruining all the hard work that we've done up until this point, because barbecue sauce has a lot of sugar in it, and sugar burns. It burns quickly. All right, so make sure you're gonna apply your sauce after your wings are fully cooked, but a couple of minutes, maybe 3 to 4 minutes before you pull them off, so it gives that sauce time to settle and set onto those wings and become basically sticky. All right, it's kind of sticky to the touch, but the look is amazing, and that's what I'm gonna give you guys a taste of right now. All right, so after about 45, 50-ish minutes, everything is done, and it is time to pull it off the grill. Now, this took a lot longer to prep than I initially anticipated, like I told you guys at the beginning of the video. So I forgot, with the family kind of hustling me to eat, I forgot to get the post-cook bite to add into the video. But trust me, you guys, there was absolutely nothing left. The family favorite was the wings, and it was the sauced bacon wrapped wings. So if you have to try these and you want to make your wings, I'd recommend saucing more of them, all of them per se, and leaving a couple of them dry to see what that taste is like. All right, if you made it this far in the video, I appreciate it, you guys. Smash that subscribe button, cut on those notifications, and we'll see you in the next video here on the cooking channel. All right, peace.